Anyhow, so we're back, and now we're going to talk about the Gundams.
Finally! Woohoo! Party time!
Alright, so like I was saying in the previous segment, Gundams, I mean, there's been, over the 40 years, there's been a lot of merchandise, either, like in this case, model kits, or, let me see, or you could also have action figures.
That's an action figure?
This is an action figure.
Cool.
You don't build
Need a hand?
Huh?
Need a hand?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
There you go. See? There you go.
Show them the back, please.
Action figure. There we go.
Ah, cool.
Yes.
Could we show the back of the other guy, please? Ah, nice. Look at the thrusters. Woo! Party time, they fell. It's okay. It's all good, man.
That's it. I'm not gonna suffer. Anyway, with the Gundam merchandise, I mean, there's yes, a lot of people are gonna say, oh, it's always the same robot that they come up with different variations here and there.
Look, he's got a lightsaber.
Huh?
He's got a lightsaber.
Yeah, but they didn't invent it. I'm pretty sure that they got inspired from Star Wars, because Star Wars came out in '77, 2 years before Gundam.
Yes, he knows about Star Wars too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I'm a geek. I can do it. Geeks for life, okay?
Yes, we're
there
geeks. We're both geeks.
The geeks will inherit the earth one day.
That's right. We'd marry all the girls. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's it. Anyway,
yay!
So, like I said, so model kits, action figures, or in some cases there are also combinations of both. Like for instance, like this guy, for instance. This one, it is an action figure, yes, as you can see, details, all of that. However, when you purchased it, you actually had to build it. So, like a model kit, basically the only difference is the material. This is plastic instead of the much more rigid material.
Plastic.
Yeah, but it's a softer plastic. There's more comments with the action figures than the
plastic.
harder one. Yes, I know, Plasticjunky. Here, want to smell it?
No, plastic.
Want to smell it?
Actually, why not?
There you go.
Nah, the smell's gone. Sorry.
Yeah, I think
it's when you first open it.
There's probably some here that smell, but
no, they don't.
We're not going to do that.
They don't smell.
Some of them do.
No, they don't.
Okay, enough of that.
Fine.
Well, you can smell in your segments.
When I open a figure. Yay!
So, other things also that you can get with Gundam are examples, something like this. This one.
Oh, that one's cool.
It's not an action figure. It's basically, you purchase this, and yes, it's dusty, it's dirty, I know, they get just
dust is free, baby, dust is free.
It's okay. But anyway, you just basically lightly assemble it. It doesn't require that much time, but it already has a prefixed pose. It doesn't have any articulation, but it comes with a base, and it's a nice action
back,
pose.
Please.
Yeah, there we go.
Side, back. Ooh, look at the big gun. Ooh, yeah. What is it? An M16?
I don't know.
Automatic rifle?
It's a pulse rifle. I don't know.
Well, I don't know much about rifles.
for the series.
I don't kill, I create.
Be careful with the table.
Sorry.
Knock it off.
Woo!
Okay, now.
Domino effect.
Coming back to the model kits, there are variations that for anyone who wants to start with model kits, you have to know that there are different skill levels. One of them, I don't know, there's no name to it. I'll just say it's a junior skill. Doesn't require much knowledge with it, much practice. It's just simpler ones.
It's the Godfather segment 2. Yay!
An example of that is this guy, this one, the Freedom Gundam.
Freedom Gundam.
Yeah. Now,
why is he called Freedom Gundam?
That's the designation that they gave him.
Okay.
But it's a very simple kit to build. Doesn't take much time. But there's a drawback to it.
From what age to what age?
I don't know. It doesn't apply really, because in Japan even kids know how to do model kits.
Okay.
So here, but the thing is, you have limited articulations. I mean, the elbows, they don't really. It doesn't bend or anything. The waist, nothing. The head, yes. And the color scheme is going to be a fine overall, but it doesn't compare if you look at what you have with what's called. Let me see. Here's one. This is a high grade. High grade are a higher level of the model kits. You need to have a little bit more skill, but what's nice with the evolution of the model kit, hobby, is that you don't need as much work to make these. It doesn't require painting either, which was the case that you had with previous ones. For instance, if I say, like this one here, the Strike Gundam. Strike Gundam, for instance. This one, there will be a paint I had to apply. I'm not good at painting, but you can see the shield. I had to basically add a little color. Same thing for the, the fins.
Plasticjunky doesn't do models.
And,
doesn't exist in my collection.
But that's the thing with the evolution of these cases, that they become more detailed, more. You don't require less painting to it. If you want to add more paint, more detail to it, go ahead, no problem. But if not,
he's saying go for it.
You just buy them.
You just do it.
You build them, and they look very nice.
Do
and
it.
Without having to do any extra work. Otherwise, there's always time. If you don't want that, then you can build the action figures. We're at 10 minutes, right? We're so good?
Oh, we're all good.
We're all good?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
Question. Plasticjunky's gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How patient do you have to be to collect Gundam? Out of a scale of 1 to 5, how many bananas? Scale of 1 to 5 bananas. How many bananas you give it?
Pretty much, I would say 4.5. Really.
That's a lot of bananas.
Because
that's a lot of patience.
There's a lot. There's a lot of things, and yes, like any other things that you might be collecting, whether it be G.I. Joe, the Transformers, Spawn. There's a lot of variations on the same figures. Different anniversary edition, different accessories, blah 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 blah. It never ends.
Do you have a favorite character? Sorry for interrupting.
That
you would like to show right now. Your favorite one on this table in your collection that we're seeing right now.
Of my model kits, I would say,
yes.
I would have to say 2 of these. This one.
Ooh, the first one he picked.
Yeah, the RX-78.
Yes, nice.
This is actually coming back to the model kit levels. This is a master grade. Master grade takes more time. It's more detailed, more work, but they are much more nice. They have articulation pistons as well in this, and they're much bigger. Of course, there's another level which is the perfect grades. Those ones are even bigger, more articulated, and I think you even have to put screws in them as well. So the level scale and time that it involves to make these, it really increases with the level of skill of the model kit that you're acquiring. But I love these things. I mean, look, they're basically pretty much.
Look at his face. He loves it.
Look, they're like samurais basically. I mean, come on. I mean, look, it's so cool. I mean, the look of these designs.
I love that one.
The details
on that
things,
is beautiful in the paint job.
I love it. I really do.
I like the colors.
And that's the reason why I like Gundams as well. I mean, yes, it's true. It's always, giant robots, fighting other robots from one series to another. But, throughout the years, yes, you had, like in the original series, it's set in the Universal Century. There have been many sequels in that timeline. And the 90s afterwards, there became what we call alternate universe. And they don't take place in the same timeline as the original series, so it allows them to create new designs completely far out. For instance, in here, I'll show you this one. The Gundam from the G Gundam series. The concept was pretty much, it's a martial arts tournament.
Free dust.
Martial arts tournament, and basically they're using Gundams. Basically,
10 years of dust.
Ha ha ha. They're using Gundams basically to represent.
Doesn't own a vacuum.
Shut up. They use Gundams basically to represent, each countries. They find this tournament, and the winner basically becomes the leader of the Earth and.
Of the Transformers?
No. Of that universe for the next few years till the next tournament. So this is one particular design concept that they did with the alternate universes. Another one is another one of my favorite ones is undoubtedly, let me see, this from the Gundam Wing series. It's a tie. I mean, from the Wing Gundam from the Endless Waltz OVA to the Shenlong the Taku. I mean, Gundam Wing and of course this one, the Epic. I mean, I love this one. Actually, I don't have it. I purchased actually a knockoff of this guy. It was this big. I don't know where it is, unfortunately. And without knowing that it was a Gundam, I just liked the design. Wow, it looks so cool.
How much did you pay?
I think it was $10. It was in the flea market.
10 but bones. That's cheap.
Flea market. I mean, why not? It's only a few years later. it's a few years later that I found out that it was actually a Gundam. So, and from that point on, I've been collecting more of these. Okay, so I'm getting the signal here that we're out of time again, so I guess we're going to be doing... It's okay.
Third segment.
We're going to be doing a part 3, why not? So what the heck? I mean, it's all good. Like,
It's all good now.
It's all good. All right. So Godfather out.
Plasticjunky out.
That's it. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
And,
Take care.
That's it.
Ciao.